Hello and welcome to my channel, Stitches with Love. My name is Elizabeth and this is my little corner of the world where I share all about my knitting adventures, both on and off the needles. And today I have a little bit of mail to share with you and a little bit of a sock update. So if that's something that interests you, grab a cup of something cozy and autumny and come along with me. All right, so the first things first, I finished a pair of socks. I'm really excited about these. I actually meant to share these in my, I think, previous video or the one before, whenever it was I finished these. They've been washed, they have been blocked, and I don't usually worry about blocking my socks, just making sure they've been washed. But I really wanted to show you this pattern. And I kind of like the look of a blocked sock, the shaping of it. That's not, maybe that works better. Now it looks more like a sock. So these are the vanilla bean socks that I did. The pattern is for purchase on Ravelry and I think Etsy as well, from Kay, the Crazy Sock Lady. And I did the size medium. Size medium, I think. The lighting is kind of dark in here. Let me turn it up a little bit. Is that better? I did the size medium because I do not have a very big foot. And I think the pattern called for a size 2.25 needle. I actually went up a little bit and did a size 2.75. Which I think is going to be just fine. It'll make them a little bit looser, a little bit bigger on me, but very comfy, very cozy. I'm really pleased with how they turned out. The colors remind me very much of cake sprinkles or jelly beans. Something really bright and fun and cheerful. I haven't worn them yet, but I'm really excited too. So those are I'm sorry for my voice. I'm really not sick. It's early and this is how I sound until I start going about my day. So my socks are done. I'm very, very excited about that. And then I have in the mail yesterday, I received a new knitting pouch. And this one came from You Crafty Bunny, and that's you spelled E-W-E as in the sheep, you. Plenty big enough for socks or a hat or some small project. So this will be used for the month of December when that comes around and I start working on all of my Christmas knits. I already have a pretty good idea of what's going to go in here. I'm just waiting for the yarn to arrive. And then I have, if I can get it open, this particular shop owner offered, you could get either the bag on its own, or you could get the bag plus 2 coordinating point protectors. Aren't those cute? Let's see, can you see? Let's see. How am I gonna do this? Little gingerbread boys. Super, super cute. And these just go on the tips of your needles so that they don't poke through the bag or lose your stitches. If you know what? Let me show you what I mean. Do I have any back here? I do. Hold on. I'm going to show you how these work. All right. So if you're new to knitting or you are a knitter and you've not seen or heard of these before or you've never used them, you would have all of your work on your knitting needle. And then when you need to set it aside, maybe you're traveling or you're on the go or whatever, you would just put the point protectors on the ends of your needles, like so. And then all of your work that's on the knitting needle is not going to fall off by getting jostled around or pulled on or whatever. Everything is protected. But then also the tips of your needles are not going to be poking through your project bag like this. And so you don't have to worry about getting holes in your bag. They are useful. I would say they are a practical thing to have. I would not say they are highly necessary, but they are sure fun to have around. So I don't know what I'm going to use them for yet as far as projects. I just thought they were super cute. This is not a notion I would normally buy, but I'm all about whimsy in my knitting, and so it's fine. I don't care. So those are just going to live in here for now. I think, well, maybe I'll put them with my other stitch markers just so they don't get lost. That might actually be better for them. I'll put them in there, then I know where everything is. So I have upcoming socks that will be started as soon as I get the yarn in. They are intended to be Christmas presents, so they'll go in here. And I'm really excited to show you that yarn when it comes in. It should be coming in, I'm hoping, in the next week. We'll see. It's coming from Washington, so not terribly far away, but it is a dyed to order yarn. And so if it's not dyed and ready to ship, I have to wait for the shop owner to get it ready and then sent out. But once it's ready, it won't take long to get here. All right. I need some coffee. It is so early. My boys sort of slept in today. Today is a no school day. There's school conferences. And I was really hoping that maybe they'd sleep in a little bit later since we didn't have to get up early and rush off to school. But that wasn't the case, so that's fine. They're content. They're out there watching TV right now. And I don't normally just let them watch TV for, this early in the morning, but we don't have anywhere to go. The chores are caught up. It's fine. All right, I have a little bit of an update on Michael's birthday socks. This is the pouch I'm keeping them in. It's super cute, little dinosaur chicken nuggets. It has a really weird smell to it because I had this in my work bag yesterday where I haul my lunch. So I like to take home lunch. And yesterday my lunch must have leaked somehow. So I had pickles to go along with my sandwich. And I think somehow the pickles leaked through the bag that they were in and all over the bottom of my lunch bag, which is where this was. So this smells a little funky. I took it out and then put it in my purse, which had mint chewing gum. So now this bag smells like garlic pickles and spearmint chewing gum, and it's just weird. So when I'm done with these socks, I'm going to wash the bag because it just smells funky and it's annoying to me. But all of that aside, I did make a little bit of progress while I was at work yesterday at my desk. I'm just about done with the cuff. I think I have about 4 or 5 rounds left, and then I'm going to start doing the leg, and then it will be done and ready to go on to the next thing. So we'll see how far I get on this. October's a busy month in our family because we have a lot of birthdays, and as I'm thinking of it, I'm way behind on my birthday knitting. I don't like deadlines. And so when I have something come around like a birthday or Christmas or something, I tend to forget that it's right now, and things just don't get done on time. So these will hopefully not be a late birthday gift. Alex also has a birthday coming up, and I have not finished his socks yet either. So I really need to hustle. I think Alex understands at this point in our marriage that he gets his hand knits whenever they get done. We've been together for a long time, and I don't think I have ever had anything. Well, I've had a couple of hand knits actually on time for Christmas or birthday or whatever, but that's not the usual way I do things. I'm going to finish my coffee. I'm going to have a little bit of a knit. We're all just going to have kind of a quiet, slow morning, and then we'll have conferences later in the evening, and whatever happens, happens today. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Happy Wednesday. Happy knitting. If you're working on a cup of coffee, I hope you're still able to enjoy it while it's still nice and hot. Mine is kind of lukewarm, so maybe I'll warm it up before I start knitting. Until next time, when I hopefully have some more yarn to share with you, I will see you in the next episode. Bye.